In fact, Obianim say government with Oyadi. And Oyadi just because the government with our position. Uhunyema a course.
Yeah.
Sena ye handle your monetary affairs. Which they be a doctor, that's Dr. Atuforson. Ekasa e complaining. Until on your side of most of the things are obetimi aye, ama currency no are stabilizing. Even beyond the stabilization puno, ebe reduce aba. Until so study no what parliament or a lot of solutions to the then Minister of Finance, but untie. To the extent say somewhere 2019 and 2020. No recommend they say that's the right time we should have been to IMF. Almost say hey because they are no different. But he anti. Today, oba power, yeba power, or resuming office. So basically the first 2-3 weeks. Or ye move be. What are the moves? Or try say Obama bill rates, T-bill. Ukati baby in tears, so I say treasure bill. A drop it from 20, that's the 91-day treasure bill. A drop it from 24% to 17%. And to drop it by, what they did was that, or retire old debts, and order new debts. And omudi tria, omo bills na, yentimi entria omoka.
Yeah.
Yedi omoko ye DDF, a kano. Ebedaya unkonfuntimi to draw the former chief justice simple was say up picking a ministry of finance into obeye we nyina no emana yesika samye de edgena gradually today as we are speaking the dollar is trending about 12 cedis 30 pesos and 12 cedis 60 pesos. That's strangely absolutely strange. And who share the pound sterling cry. It should take 22 cedis. Today we are speaking, today 14th of May. The pound sterling is trading around 16 cedis. 16 cedis plus. Are they moving to 22 cedis Obia Asono?
Oh, dollar.
That's pounds is trading today about 16. Okay. And the dollar is trading 12 cedis, 12.6, 12.8, 12.4 and co. And the pound is 16 from 22 to 16. And from 17, 16, 5 and co to 12. That is bravo. That is marvelous. The only thing I would say, yeah, good dose to the management of the economy. What else can we say? Cromway escalating in is as a result of monetary aspect, how it runs. And the macro near the today, as a result of that, ama air back from inflation, the inflation air drop it drastically. And inflation means the rate at which goods and services increase. Today, it doesn't increase like that. Fuel has dropped drastically. And one of the reasons why fuel dropped is as a result of interest rate dropping. So you the dollar and our foreign currency and a cotton. Now the foreign currency a cotton, you factor in the interest rate. But today, so drop here, fuel will drop. Other stations are selling fuel at 12 cedis per liter. 12 cedis, 20, 12 cedis. The big ones are the 13 cedis, which moved from 22, 18. Yeah, it was around 18, 17.
Yeah.
Today, the bigger fuel stations are pricing 13 point something, which I think the president is doing extremely well, and then the economic management team is doing well. So I will applaud them, and I will pray for them, and I will urge Ghanaians to say, we are thinking about building the country. Na say yanya party bi, aban bi, ene na nkrofo. Na say Krono is moving in the right direction. At least we have to support. Because if it moves in the right direction, each and everyone will benefit. Say utie Professor Gachi as at and Dranin Rich comment okay. Or say yes, with time. The drop in interest rate will reflect the drop in the cedi, and then the drop in other currencies will reflect in the market with time. And if it reflects in the market, a positive money. Nature said the money that we will get, it will have value.
It's not as a result of the previous government interventions or the Guakwamna yielded this result as at this time?
No.
Because you are just about less than 5 months old. Bosumi and Nemwana away. And so, say, oh, pride, who say, yes, your efforts and that me contributed to this. Now, other aspects or other facets of the economy who attributed to the previous government, then it's something that is a yes. Because if the city, gain relevance now.
Yes.
Now say no your modern but to me if I attribute the previous government there. Then of course other facets of it you cannot also attribute it to the previous government. They say so now we'll take blame for whatever is happening.
You see, when there are some issues the outcome will be based on the interim and immediate measures that you put in place. Let's look at monetary aspects. When the finance minister Eba office, one of the first things he did was to try as maximum best to settle some of the bonds in Krofu, Etoya, not the previous government for 2 to 3 years. My previous government plus for that. No. It's like ukita 100 cities, make the 100 cities. So now we manage you, and a bell last a day, 2 or 3. So now we manage me and a bell last either a bell Sansisia and a bell San Ochina. And that policy I'm saying, any green book be and from the previous government said, see na opposite here. But as a result of the brain behind the economic team and then the managers of the economy, they thought it wise, say, let's retire these debts. Let's work out to reduce the rate of the T-bill. You're reducing it from 24. It moved subsequent to 22 and then came to 19. About 17 point something. No, I can take loan with 17% and retire the 24%. There's a gap of 7% interest gain. Okay. That one is not the former administration. It is purely as a result of calculation the current administration. Yes, I'm a we. And with that, I cannot say the previous government laid down this and this. No. We all heard when the president appeared before Parliament what we were left at both funds, the contingency fund, the heritage fund, and whatever. They left it. There wasn't money. Sinking fund was more or less empty. The purpose of a sinking fund is to retire debts. Said those things were not there. And to want to mean claiming, say, say because we've come to office. 4 months is too much, and we've done a lot in 4. We've done a lot in 4 months.
I see.
There are things such as building a plant, which you and I knew, say it's not even done in 6 months or a year. And to be sir, that's a new plant about. Everybody knew the previous government and now a year until about 2 say
yeah.
So there are things like that. And there are things within 2-3 months, Uber officer, you can change it based on your policy. For example, what we said we would do in 120 days, that's the 4 months when we come to office. Whatever we said we would do, at least some media houses, including this very media house, RAT, the president 78, 82, and co, which is A+. Whatever we said we've done, only 1 or 2. And as a result of that, the strength, any president, it be a legislator. It must go through the... It be not to say, we are going to amend. Either we amend or we abolish, which they are looking at. That is the illegal mining bill. It's at the parliament before parliament.
But there hasn't been any pragmatic measure to curb illegal mining. And it's still ongoing.
It
and
is
it's very
not
unfortunate.
True. It is not true.
Oh, but
let me, hold on. No, it is not.
What the proof why
let
it is
me prove.
Not true. Yeah.
The fact that the minister was able to achieve 7 out of 9 reserve forests is a plus.
Okay.
It is a plus. 7 out of 9, not even 5 out of 9.
Can you tell me, sir, as we speak, those 7 out of 9 forests are Minister Akwakwo retrieving, that people are not working within that 7 forests?
Let me make this comment. The minister retrieved the 7 out of 9. Okay? While retrieve area, they are protecting it. But there might be bad boys.
No, I mean,
hold on.
Once
retriever means you are able to succeed. Machines, any nearma, those forests, no. Everything move out of the forest completely. That retriever. But after the retriever, no, you'll be guiding. But you may have 1 or 2 stubborn guys. They may be backdoors.
So the core purpose of Ejuma now,
yes.
And they say, Pamo Galamsey, yes.
All the machine, everything. So that
no, granted,
yes.
Pamo all the Galamsey, yes, every forest.
Yes.
Okay. What's me retrieve 7 forests out of 9?
Good.
And now since 7 forests, the what Pamo we in every horn. Now that anyway, that's will be a circle horn one. Do you call it a success story?
For now, as you and I are speaking, we don't have evidence people have encroached that 7 forests. That's 7.
What are you talking about?
That's 7 forests I'm talking about.
You do not have evidence?
No, that's 7 very forests. People have done it for years. That's 7. That is 1. And 2, remember there is this village as Western region. I tried to Abriwa something, which has been there. Per the forest head in Western region. Or see, they are numbering over 14,000 people. Your kind of. Initially, he thought they were about 4,000. But later, when they sent drone to check, they are numbering about 14,000. And it was fully foreigners. The Nigerians, the Togolese, the Burkinabes, the Ivorians, and co. But do you know we were able to reclaim that very portion?
And where are those Nigerians, foreigners, and
with those that are supposed to be arrested, were arrested.
Which one
that video is out.
Really?
Video. I'll forward it to you.
Like that because
I'll forward it to you. I think it's called Abriwa Village, something that I'll get there.
It's quite surprising to notice.
Yes. I'm following the Galamsey.
Yes,
me follow no
interest.
Yes. Anyway, you see, I applauded the president and then the task force. It was fully army. The video was circulating. I'm also moved straight through Google. To the extent that even they made it a small village, not cottage. You pay, your friend say, you pay a premium to them, and then they will give you a site, all these things, okay. They were able to scatter that village. That one alone is plus.
I see.
That one alone is plus. And remember, we are talking, as you ask a question, say 4 months, Rebecca said either a son and a son based on the achievement of the city. This very one in 4 months, what we've done, honestly speaking, I applaud. If I'm able to achieve the 7, I'm able to sack people from that, what's the name, Abriwa village or whatever. It has been in existence. I hear Kankabi Woho, Nasa Yatimi, Akunkana. I'll give it plus. And other ones, the president, the minister is moving, which some of them we see. And moving forward, there is massive progression. And the way the minister is moving, or movie say, I believe strongly, a year and a half, it will drop drastically, absolutely drastically. So there's improvement in Galamsey, full improvement.
And who's so this way? Improvement in Galamsey, and then we get a value for it.
The issue is this. Let's look at our water bodies. The rate at which they deteriorate.
Yeah.
Good. And some time back, what I say, like I said, they have to double almost chemicals so that the water can be clean for usage. And now, almost like I said, day in, day out, if it continues in that manner, we'll be importing water for even bathing and other things. Good. If one, yet to me, and minimizing them to a very minimal percentage, at least our water bodies will start gaining at least some cleanliness. And no a profit. Which your mind we believe. And what we know is not a day, just a detonate trip. Now for na air banner, be pushy. Now you can say clean air. And people will tell you say some areas are starting to see lights. Some few areas, 1 or 2 people will tell you, 1 or 2 areas are seeing light gradually.
I see.
So my prayer is that the minister should continue like this.
Okay.
Now, share by the close of the year where we will get to. So there's an achievement.